Hey guys, what's going on? Carnage Candy here, and I know it's been a really long time since we've reviewed a movie. So, since it's been so long, let's go together. Since we're going on a date, I think it's only right that we go see Hard Eyes. So, come on, let's go.
Death scenes are always much more elaborate. More blood, more gore. Carnage, candy.
Hey guys, we just got back from seeing Hard Eyes, and I've been really anticipated to see this because I love Christopher Landon's work. And Christopher Landon, if you guys don't know, has wrote the Happy Death Day series. He's written Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones. That one I really love. It's actually my favorite Paranormal Activity because it's not just the same thing. Paranormal Activity formula is just really the same after the first movie or two. But The Marked Ones was a little different, and I really was intrigued by the story. Christopher Landon really knows how to pull me into his stories and make me care. Happy Death Day, Freaky. I think Freaky's on Amazon Prime right now. I have a season pass to all of this guy's movies, so you knew I had to go see Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes is a romantic comedy starring Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding, centered around a girl who just broke up. I don't know if it was just, but she broke up with her boyfriend and she's not coping well with it. She runs from commitment and relationships. Also, she is on the brink of losing her job because she's just not passionate about her job, because her job has to pretty much sell love, the entire idea of love, and she's not feeling love as of right now because of her recent situation. The freelancer that gets hired on to help with the project that she is not doing well in is played by Mason Gooding. Mason Gooding does a terrific job in this movie, I think, with his charm. And also, he seems like that honest, Hallmark, stereotypical fantasy guy that everybody really wants. This guy just so happens to be single because he's getting his heart broken, and he's a very charming actor, and he really does a good job here. He does a good job being funny. He does a good job, pretty much does a very good job as the character that he's supposed to portray, which is a little bit different from his character that we've seen him in before in Scream as Chad. Chad seems like a different character as this one, but there's a serial killer in the United States going to city to city on Valentine's Day, killing couples, and it makes its way to Seattle. It starts off with this movie with this brutal scene. There's a couple kills that happen that they find out that the Hard Eyes killer has moved to Seattle. If you don't like gore, this might not be your movie. If you just want to see a Hallmark movie, this is that, but with a slasher twist on it, where you get a lot of gore here. You get the carnage candy. The kills here are really good. If you're going to the theater to see some kills, this is the movie that you would like to probably see. I loved almost every kill, and I really did love the overarching story of this movie too. I like this movie. Some people were ragging on it. They said it was kind of like bleh, where it's just two things and not really much depth to it. I liked the whole cheesy Hallmark thing. I liked that it was a romantic comedy, and I also liked that some of the comedy wasn't good, because the reason why I like that is because it's supposed to be bad. It is supposed to be a made-to-TV looking film, I think, and it's supposed to look like a Hallmark, but there's also this slasher thing going on too. And the slasher tone is kind of supposed to be the background here rather than the foreground. The only thing I don't like in the end is the reveal. Seems like everybody's trying to do reveals like Scream, but they can't do reveals like Scream. I didn't like the killers of the one guy. I don't even know who he's played by. I just don't like him. And Jordana Brewster from The Faculty, I love seeing her. A really good person that I liked seeing in this movie actually was Devon Sawa, and I met him in Monster Mania. Really humble guy, really good with my kid. And I loved him in Chucky, of course, Final Destination. He did his job, you know? He did his job, and I liked it. I really liked the character. I liked their good cop, bad cop thing. I didn't really like the reveal of the IT guy who's like mad that nobody notices him, it seems like. Because he's like sort of like an incel, but he's in a couple with this woman who's struggling in the dating world, and I just really didn't like who the killer was. So kind of like with the whole Thanksgiving thing, I really, really love Thanksgiving. This is not as good as Thanksgiving, by the way. Thanksgiving is a lot better than this, but I still had fun. I just didn't like the reveal, and I feel like Thanksgiving could have had a better reveal. Maybe we'll get something we didn't see in the second one. This could probably be a franchise, but I'd be okay if it wasn't, to be honest. I don't want to see them fighting this hard eyes killer over and over. Honestly, I think this is a really good one and done. Good date movie to bring your spouse to on Valentine's Day. That's what I liked about it the most, that you could take your spouse, and even if your spouse doesn't really like slashers, they could like turn away at the gore. But it's a really good romance, corny joke type of movie that made for TV. Like, you could just watch it, turn your brain off for a second. Nice little popcorn slasher thriller to get everybody going. I would probably put this movie at a solid B-. I really enjoyed it. I feel like I enjoyed it a lot more because I love Christopher Landon. I love his style. I really like the cast. I liked Olivia Holt. People say they didn't like Olivia Holt. I like Olivia Holt, and she's believable. Her entire character is believable, where you understand that she's struggling with connection with people, but you know that she still wants it. And Mason Gooding, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like him in everything that he's in. The directing was solid, like nothing to write home about, but it also wasn't like nothing bad either. Like, this is a pretty solid movie, nice middle ground movie, maybe a B-. Not like super great, but it was entertaining. It was nice to, you know, the popcorn horror movies are okay, guys. Not everything has to be a A+. We're getting kind of like spoiled, I think, but this is nice to just have fun too. Like, we need a horror movie to just have fun too. I'm a trope guy. Christopher Landon is obviously a trope guy, so I'm probably going to see everything he makes. I like the tropes. I like going popcorn, turn my brain off, laugh a little bit, see some gore, and, you know, go home and say, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty cool too. Yeah, that was good. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed it. I really did. Some of the jokes were corny, but that's okay. You know what I mean? I also like the whole that they kind of played. I don't think they focused on it enough, but they kind of played of how everyone has a kink now. Like, sexualization is so mainstream now, and everything's okay now that people can be open about it, about the things that they're into. And they kind of made it so that this couple had their kink was killing other couples. I don't think they played into that enough. I think they mentioned it like twice. But in reality, I think they should have played into that a little bit more, because it would have put more depth into the movie. Also, the throuple thing was kind of weird. I thought that was really weird. I was like, okay, one died, but it isn't those two, and he wasn't that important in the story. That was kind of like, that didn't hit at all. I was like, the character, like, they were like, who's that? I don't know. And you never really get to know. So that was kind of whack. Like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of whack. But other than that, I liked most of the time that I had with this movie. I've seen it twice. I'll probably go see it like one more time before these theaters. Go see it in the theaters. Bring a friend. Bring your date. If you haven't done Valentine's Day yet, I know it was the weekend, so everything's like super busy. but it's a good movie to bring someone to. Have fun. It's a fun time. Nothing like in depth to go alone, like overanalyze or anything like that. It's just fun. It's okay to have a fun movie. It's all right. I love it. I love having fun. If you don't like having fun, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So go see it. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I've just been super busy. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do Monkey Man when it comes out. I'm gonna go see it Thursday, and then when it comes out, and then I'll do the video. I'm coming back. I'm back at it. So subscribe and like this video to help me out trying to build the channel. I know I was on a good grind before. I'll get back at it. I swear to you. I swear. I promise. I promise. Yeah. So till next time, guys. I'll see you in the next review. Take it easy.